Hey guys, Rika here, and today I'm going to show you how to get the third and final song for the wooden whistle or flute, 133133, which is the Shatter Serenade. We're heading to World 2 Zone 3, Stormtop, and I will be using Exploration mode because it's going to take about a third of the time. For those of you who are familiar with this level, you can jump to checkpoint number 6, which is in the timestamps below. You will be needing both the Glove of Wisdom and the Gatekeeper's Lullaby, which is 332331, song number 2, from the Pain Glyphs. See the link in the description for the Glove of Wisdom and song number 2 if you haven't yet obtained those. For this first part, all the way through checkpoint number 4, you're pretty much just following the fart rainbow clouds. I won't be doing any detours for this video, but there are some hidden rooms and shops on the way if you care to indulge. I really hate the polar bears. You can kill them. It's actually easier if you use the mini bombs just because they have such a long range even though they're using a melee attack, and they kind of attack one after another, which always seems to catch me off guard. But they do give you 10 baubles if you kill them. That is the first shop in the level if you care to go in there and destroy the guy's furniture. Whenever interior design comes up for World 2 Zone 3, I just pop in there real quick. You know, it only takes a minute to get there. And as long as you're by yourself, you will get credit for all of the furniture destruction. If you have other players, you can enter more than once or just go in individually. We do bypass a couple of these checkpoints if you care to get the checkpoints. Like if for some reason you're having a lot of trouble traversing this, even with the rainbow fart clouds, I would recommend jumping down, but otherwise it's really not worth it. Don't get me wrong, I have fallen off of these rainbows and the little cloud guys plenty of times. And no, I'm not drinking while I'm playing Guild Wars 2. So we're basically always taking the happy face route instead of the sad face route until we get to checkpoint number 4. In this instance, it's just a matter of convenience because we're going to the same place either way. The ice is just kind of a pain. Just make sure you take this portal instead of going up. Here I'm skipping checkpoint number 4, but it is a ways to checkpoint number 5, so you might want to actually grab it. You just need to fall all the way down here and use your Glove of Wisdom to open up the wall. Take the happy fart clouds all the way to the top here. This is my favorite part of the level with exploration mode because it gives you a view of a lot of Stormtop. As easy as this is though, for some reason I have fallen off of these rainbows so many times and just dropped down into the abyss. This is going to take you up to a platform with 2 portals. There's going to be a happy and a sad face. This time, unfortunately, we have to go with the sad face. The happy face, if you haven't done this level before, takes you to the Yeti boss. He is, I think, supposed to be a mini boss, but really I think he's just a boss, and I hate him. We're coming up on the puzzle stairs. What you need to do is jump on the dark colored buttons on the ground until they are all light colored. Once you start running around in these ice cave rooms, you want to watch out for stuff that's trying to kill you from the ceiling. There are going to be X's on the ground, just make sure that you don't stand there. I never would have thought that stalactites were both sentient and malicious. Also, before playing this level, I never thought I would ever see a banana that was both happy and dancing around and trying to kill me simultaneously. It's a good idea here to use your mini bombs to pre-explode these barrels before they explode your face. You can run past them on the icy path, but I always seem to just slide right into them and blow up. And now, checkpoint 6. After this, we're going to have some happy fart clouds. We're going to go past number 2. Right before number 3, we're going to stop on the rainbow and pull out the flute. This is where you're going to need song number 2, or the Gatekeeper's Lullaby from World 2 Zone 2. Start playing the number 3. Once you pulled the flute out, make sure that you hear the sound first and then play the lullaby. For those of you who are not watching the screen, the numbers are 332, 331. Once you jump into this little room, you're going to want to go up the stairs, and you're going to find yourself in a hallway that has multiple doorways on the left-hand side. From here, start running forward, counting the doorways on the left-hand side until you get to number 5, then make a left through that doorway. Once you turn left into the doorway, run forward and to the left. Take a right from there, run forward and take another right. Then run all of the way down this long hallway, and at the very end, make a left. What's coming up is something I can only describe as Banana Town. If I counted correctly, there are 19 sentient bananas in this area, all hanging out and waiting to throw things at you that will turn you into an ice block for some reason. You don't have to waste the baubles on mini bombs like I did. I would imagine if you have the bow from the 2024 release stuff from the test zone, that might work a little bit better, but otherwise the chain sticks actually did better than anything else for me. You do have to kill every single one of these bananas in this area, so do whatever works for you and make sure that you engage them one at a time as much as you can help it. Thankfully, they are spaced out enough that you can just fight one at a time as long as you're really careful, but the ground here is all ice, so you have to be careful about sliding around. I don't know if ArenaNet has ever confirmed or denied this, but I'm pretty sure these bananas are based on the dancing banana in Peanut Butter Jelly Time. And that is the last one, so once I get out of this ice cube, I can show you where we find the song. Now that all of the bananas are dead, this room is nice and open for us. All we have to do is talk to this guy and play the new song. This one is called the Shatter Serenade and will allow you to do damage to things like stalactites and waterfalls. Go ahead and pull out your flute, start playing the number 1, and when you hear the flute song start, do your 133 133. You'll know that you successfully learned the song if the ice numbers on the wall shatter. As always, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more Super Adventure Box!